The Office, 10 ways a show would be different if it were made today. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Sci. Number 10, most of Michael's jokes wouldn't fly on TV today. Michael Scott had his good and bad moments as reasonable Mander in The Office. While some of Michael's business advice was oddly helpful, other business tactics would have to be changed for the show to work today. There were times where Michael made racist remarks, homophobic jokes, and was oblivious to sexism. While these moments were all part of Michael's personal journey of growth, those jokes would need to be changed or completely avoided in 2021. Number 9, the majority of Dunder Mifflin sales would be online. One of the saddest things about Ryan is that he saw potential in Dunder Mifflin using technology and being progressive, but he didn't know how to go about it. He knew a website could lead to even more sales for the company, but he didn't know enough about the subject area for his idea to really thrive. Number 8, social media would play a big role in Kelly and Ryan's breakup and makeups. At the beginning of Ryan and Kelly's relationship, they didn't make a lot of sense. Kelly seemed far more into Ryan than he was into her, but eventually their true colors came out and they were perfect for each other. If the couple existed in 2021, things would be more complicated. With the increase of dating apps and social media profiles, Ryan and Kelly would be so distracted by the possibility of other potential partners that they would have made up and broken up far more times than they did. Kelly would have catfished Ryan into catching him in a lie, and Ryan would be too busy looking at Kelly's photos. Number 7, the characters would work from home. Whether COVID-19 would be shown in a modern version of the TV series or not, working from home would still be a possibility from the Scranton branch. Over the years, Dunder Mifflin suffered financially thanks to companies like Office Max, and they would need to save money where they could. Number 6, Dunder Mifflin would have to diversify outside of paper. The modern era seems business moving more and more towards becoming paperless, and so if The Office was made today, Dunder Mifflin would have to alter its products. Selling just paper would not cut it today, especially against the bigwigs like Office Max. Number 5, Pam's decision would be applauded. There were a few things that Pam did during The Office that fans weren't happy with. They hated when she left Scranton for art school in New York because it meant more time away from Jim, and they disliked how she wasn't willing to move to Philadelphia because of Jim's job. However, in an episode of the Office Ladies podcast, Jenna Fisher, Pam Beesly, admits that fans' harsh views of Pam's decision are sexist. She continued saying, "Pam faced a lot of scrutiny as a character, I think because she was a woman, right?" In 2021, Pam's decision to go to school and stand her ground would be applauded and supported instead of mentioned as an act of selfishness. Number 4, Office fashion would be more relaxed. One of fans' biggest pet peeves about The Office was that it had a few continuity errors. For starters, Michael made a big deal about his favorite pair of jeans and casual Fridays, but it never continued after that one episode. And while on the topic of The Office fashion sense, the dress code would be more relaxed if the show were made today. Number 3, there would be more diversity in women in power. Jan was seen as one of the worst characters on The Office and how she treated Michael during their relationship, as well as how she perceived those being found beneath her, but the show did a wonderful job of making her a strong woman in power. As one of the only women working at corporate, Jan held her own and she was a powerhouse of a businesswoman in a male-dominated field. Joe Bennett later appeared as Saber's CEO, and Kelly was even given a prominent role of minority executive. Today, it'd be prudent to add more women in power who didn't get fired and excelled at their jobs. Number 2, FaceTiming and texting would be more prevalent. Nowadays, it's rare to find people not glued to their phones, and that side would be shown if The Office was made today. Pam and Jim would be texting more throughout the workday, Kelly would be Snapchatting Ryan, and Michael could have FaceTimed Hollywood when they attempted the long-distance relationship. Sometimes fans forget that The Office began in 2005, a time where texting and FaceTiming were not popular like it was today. Number 1, there would be much more turnover. If The Office was redone with today's modern ways in mind, there would be far more turnover. It's amazing that Scranton Branch didn't have more firings or people quitting in the 9 years the characters were filmed. In modern times, Ryan would have grown sick of being a temp and would have left to start his own company, Kelly would have quit to become a famous blogger, and Angela wouldn't have lasted as long as she did, knowing how much she despised her coworkers. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the next 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.